Hello and welcome to another stream of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, continuing the playthrough, doing Phase 1 of the game's 10th anniversary with a Twin Perspectives playthrough. Okay, so let's change the outfit that Jacob's going to be wearing. I'm leaving the Ezio outfit to showcase when I'm doing the final part of the game's story. This is my split stream day, so whatever outfits I have Jacob and Evie in for this stream, I'll have them in the other stream later as well.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
That just doesn't sound like you. Heard you were down at the Transit Authority. Not to worry. I left it in perfectly good shape before you got there.
This train is an oasis in a harsh world.
A very fine afternoon to you, Miss Evie.
I did like you said and went to the theatre last night. The Follies? No. The Adelphi. A real play. Saw Mr. Henry Irving himself.
Ledger reads like a tragedy.
Well, it was very interesting. Blokes in togas all very angry with each other. Coriolanus? I beg your pardon?
Stay clear of the Rozzers.
Hey there, Not Fry. How's your day going today? Hello, AC. Welcome on in. Hope things are going well.
Hello, miss. Another dreary afternoon. You look a member of the leisured rich.
Not Fry? Not too bad. Thanks. Playing a wee bit of Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, very nice. Great choice of game
What
too.
next?
Such a great game, Red Dead 2. I can't wait to replay it again. I'm going to check this train as Jacob, just for dialogue purposes, but if there isn't anything new, I'm just going to do the next main story mission as Evie. My day is going well, Nofray. It's still very hot here, but it's getting closer to the next season change. Although that won't happen at the start of February, though. But at least I'm closer now to the season change than I was when this season started. You can't state any business now. Nofray, it's very cold where you are. I wish it was like that here. Be a great change. It's one of those things here where it's like, when going to the shops, it's like, just linger a bit longer in the cold sections. Take your time. Don't rush. Nofray, winter likes to come around late where you're from, or does it? Winter's never early, nor is it late. It arrives precisely when it means to.
Omnibuses off the street! Cabbies increase fares! No end in sight for travel problems!
A letter? For me?
Hello, Mr. Fry. It's a difficult world, I find. So much injustice.
I walked up Parliament yesterday. You're a bit of a night owl, eh, Governor?
When the wind blows the smoke away,
We haven't tuppence in the coffers.
you can fly a kite up there. I done it once as a girl.
Laugh's meant to be more than picking pockets and getting a snoot full. You could tell we liked a train just from the look of them. Right, old Admiral of a Red.
Them was the days.
I still don't know all the words that guy says. All I can remember is Admiral of the Red. Nofray, you hardly ever get snow here. When you do, it's just a little bit compared to other places in the world. Oh, is it? Just like a sprinkling, in a way, almost. Yet it's interesting how weather sort of like forms and the severity or not of it, you know.
Back already? Wealthy bloke like you can afford nice things, can't he?
That Rook will even say that to Evie. He's like to Evie, a bloke like
I
you
hear
can
you
afford
collected
nice
bar
things,
from
can't
another
he?
bender. Drunk as Polony, I'd wager.
Nofray, you're fine with it though, because you hate snow low-key. That works out well then. And that can be the other thing too, you know, like some places where people live, the weather can, you know, even be very, very different, you know, even if it's in the same, like, general location and stuff. It's like when one part of a place rains and then the other side of the place doesn't, and then you're like, oh, did you get that rain? It's like, what rain?
I had trouble catching a bus today. Did you have anything to do with that? Don't you have a nicer outfit than that? Good to see you, Jacob.
Okay, so time to do another main story mission. I'm going to do the one there with Henry because Henry is an associate as well, and so he'll appear in this part of the train, and I don't want to wait too long, otherwise I might be locking myself out of Henry dialogue. That might be different now that we've reached this sequence. So to recap this sequence, we're in sequence 6, a run on the bank. Having uncovered her master plan, Jacob assassinated Pearl Attaway and recovered the internal combustion engines from the Templars. Now a mysterious letter leads Jacob to a plot that could put all of London's gold in jeopardy, while Evie forms a new plan to strike back at Lucy Thorne and reclaim the key to the Shroud of Eden. The story so far. Jacob searched for Starrick's Templar specialist in transportation and worked with rival Pearl Attaway to take him out. But he was misled. Attaway was Starrick's cousin and Jacob's true target. Evie's search for the Shroud of Eden led to a hidden vault and mysterious key which was stolen by Lucy Thorne. And now that we've actually gotten to this point to do another Evie mission, we did one, but it was more like a closing off of Jacob's side of stuff after Pearl Attaway's assassination. So now that we're going to do another Evie mission, but it's more focused on what she's actually doing, we'll read Evie's notebook. Okay, so just going to see, did I read 3? Yep, so I read that one. Okay, so entry 4. There are so many things to relate, I hardly know where to start. It has been equal parts triumph and failure. It seems that the piece of Eden that Miss Thorne is seeking is a Shroud of Eden, which the assassins recovered at some point before they left London. Where that shroud is, or why Miss Thorne seeks it, are still a mystery. I found a series of directions that pointed to a hidden vault within the Kenway house. It was once owned by Edward Kenway, a master assassin, and then passed to his son Haytham, a Templar Grand Master. One can only imagine the family dinners. After the Kenway's time, the mansion passed out of our history. Or so we thought. I travelled there, accompanied by Mr. Green, only to find that the house is still being occupied by the Templars. Indeed, it seems Miss Thorne has made it her principal place of business, for we saw her enter as we arrived. I determined to enter in any case, avoiding a direct confrontation if at all possible. We found Edward Kenway's hidden vault, a secret that has managed to remain hidden for more than a century. Rather unfortunately, Edward Kenway's method of concealing a vault involved a player piano that alerted the guards to our presence. Mr. Green and I had the barest amount of time to look around and see the treasures hidden within before we had to flee. I came away with a single piece of paper and a metal disc. That sounds like very little, I know. However, the paper itself tells us the story of the London assassins before they were wiped out. Several bolt holes are mentioned, any one of which might contain valuable information about our history, and the disc promises to unlock a key, a precursor object, hidden somewhere in London. How strange, the phrase, to unlock a key. I wonder if it is an attempt at a joke on Kenway's part. Given the player piano, I have a low opinion of his sense of humour. We shall have to return to the Kenway mansion at a later time to deal with the Templars in a more final manner, and reclaim the rest of the artifacts inside. In the meantime, the information I recovered points to the disc being a piece of the monument, so I am headed there to discover what secrets it might hold. Jacob has arrived and seems determined to accompany me, though I have not invited him. NB. I wrote that before I thought. I should say we, for Mr. Green was there as well, and we are often together. Alright, so this talks about Edward Kenway, and while Evie at first talks about the player piano and says, unfortunately, Edward Kenway's method of concealing a vault involved a player piano that alerted the guards to our presence. Number one, it's not Edward's fault that you chose to do it while Templars were in the building. What did you think was going to happen? Number two, when she says, how strange, the phrase to unlock a key, I wonder if it's an attempt at a joke on Kenway's part. Given the player piano, I have a low opinion of his sense of humor. To me, that sounds like a writer self-insert. But anyway, moving on. Entry 5. Pearl Attaway is dead, and with her, the omnibus company she founded and ran. Jacob was terse when he told me the news. He left directly, not answering any of my questions. Accordingly, I took myself to the borough to see if there was more at work. It seems that in his haste, Jacob incapacitated both of London's principal omnibus companies, not just Attaway's. This has created something of a vacuum in the transit world. I happened upon several of the blighters menacing the life and family of one of Edward Hodgson Bailey. It seems Bailey is looking to start his own omnibus company and aims to set standards for the quality of service. I drove off the blighters and helped Bailey secure the permissions he needed to set up his company. Hopefully, the omnibuses will be up and running very soon. The current situation is causing headaches for anyone trying to navigate London streets. I really must speak to Jacob about thinking through the repercussions of his actions. He is creating almost as many problems as he solves. The thing about this game too is that Ubisoft Quebec like to hide their criticisms of the series underneath characters. So, for example, the whole thing about like Jacob not knowing who Ezio is, like obviously, Ezio is not just some figure from the Assassin's history who did nothing. Like he completely dismantled the Borgia influence from Italy. Like, sure, the public at large wouldn't know that, but you would think the assassins would know all that. So what they did was they tried to make it funny by having Jacob be like, who is Ezio? I'm sure even Jacob would know who Ezio is. Like, it's not like the deeds of assassins before 1868 were completely lost and that no assassins except for Evie know of Ezio. It's like, come on. That's ridiculous. Sequence 6, A Thorn in the Side. Evie and Henry search their books for an illustration of the key Miss Thorne stole.
What good is a key if you don't know what lock it opens?
I dare say Miss Thorne is in the same predicament.
Henry! Mr. Green, here, this is it.
This matches a casket owned by the Queen, kept in the Tower of London.
It's a fortress. I don't suppose you have any friends there?
A guardsman? If you can find him once you're inside.
I'll talk to you again when I have the shroud. Thank you for your help.
Right, yes. Good luck.
Evie?
Lots of guards. Predictable patrol routes. Thorne may already be inside. Better stick to the shadows.
Alright, so this might actually take the whole stream. Because I need to systematically go through and check for dialogue from every single group of potential enemies in the entire area, including the inside of the buildings as well. Hey there, Lizzie. Good evening. Stream's going well, thank you. We're up to sequence 6 in the main story, and this is the mission where we assassinate Lucy Thorne. So it's going well. How's things with you?
Very good English names. Thank you. But Helga wants the child to have a German name.
I see.
I'm watching you. I'm watching all of you. You leave your post for 1 minute, and I'll report you. Just you wait, lazy bums. She might be trouble.
I wasn't sure for a moment if that was actually dialogue from, like, general NPC or something. But there we go. Alright, reload checkpoints, so hopefully we get that dialogue again. Otherwise, I'll just restart the memory.
Where were you when the Light Brigade charged? Tell me that, huh? Those were men.
We're proud of our name.
Very good English names. Thank you. But Helga wants the child. You think you're better than me? Do you, huh? Don't make me come in there.
Shouldn't you be at home with her then?
No, she's not there anymore. You think you're better than me? Do you, huh? Don't make me come in there. I think I'll take to father like a duck to water.
What's that you said?
That's not to say you both... Where were you when the Light Brigade charged? Tell me that, huh? Those were men.
I see.
Trot now.
Really as simple as that.
Shouldn't you be at home?
Come on
Out
now,
here
girl.
and fight me then. You big men with your uniforms. What a bunch of bollocks.
How wonderful.
I think I'll take to father like a duck to water.
What's that you
Come
said?
out here and fight me then. You big men with your uniforms. What a bunch of bollocks. Have a German name.
I see.
It's really as simple as that.
Shouldn't you be
Come
at
out
home
here
with
and
her then?
fight me then. You big men with your uniforms. What a bunch of bollocks.
How wonderful.
I think I'll take to father like a duck to water.
What's that you said?
You think you're better than me? Do you, huh?
Proud of our
Don't
name.
make me come in there. Thank you. But Helga wants the child to have a German name.
I see.
I'm watching
Onward,
you.
girl.
I'm watching all of you. You leave your post for 1 minute, and I'll report you. Just you wait, lazy bums.
How wonderful.
I think I'll take to father like a duck to water.
What's
Come
that
out
you
here and fight me then. You big men with your uniforms. What a bunch of bollocks. To have a German name.
said? I see.
It's really as simple as that.
Shouldn't you
Come
be
out
at
here
home
and
with her
fight me then. You big men with your uniforms. What a bunch of bollocks.
then? How wonderful.
I think I'll take to father like a duck to water.
What's that
You
you
think
said?
you're better than me?
Move
Do
it, you
huh?
stupid
Don't
animal!
make me come in there. Thank you. But Helga wants the child to have a German name.
I see.
I'm watching you. I'm watching all of you. You leave your post for 1 minute, and I'll report you. Just you wait, lazy bums.
How wonderful.
I think I'll take to father.
That's interesting, that drunk with that dialogue to those guards. Lizzie, you doing well? Just trying to get yourself together, really. That's definitely understandable, Lizzie. And it can be difficult sometimes too, as well, because it can be very easy for things to just, feel like they're overwhelming and all that kind of too. And I know it's cliche, but all you can really do is just take things one step at a time. I'm going to wait to hear more dialogue, just in case there is, because sometimes even though they loop dialogue from NPCs, sometimes there might be a sentence or two that they actually say that is kind of like hidden amongst all the repeats.
Where were you when the Light Brigade charged? were men.
Helga wants the child to have a German name.
I see.
It's really a
Where were you when the Light Brigade charged? Tell me that, huh? Those were men.
Congratulations.
How wonderful.
I think I'll take to farm.
I'm watching you. I'm watching all of you. You leave your post for 1 minute and I'll report you. Just you wait, lazy bums.
Have a German name.
I see.
You think you're better than me? Do you, huh? Don't
Come
make
on,
me
you
come in
silly
here.
mare.
Asked to hold up the whole world. He's mad.
Come on now.
Grab my attention.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is go on the perimeter of the whole area and check for dialogues.
I'm watching you. I'm watching all of you. You leave your post for 1 minute and I'll report you. Just you wait, lazy bums.
Right here, behind my name.
It looks dreadful.
No, you'll be fine.
All right, so that's as far as it lets us go on this side.
I've seen much worse than that in my day.
You make a mockery of what I had to endure in that office by dismissing it as...
Hello there, Keone. Welcome on in. We're doing the mission where Lucy Thorne gets assassinated. Just doing some checks first on the perimeter of the location for any dialogue. So far, there's only this guy who's drunk, but he's referencing the Light Brigade and also ridiculing those guards for a seemingly like indifference to the Light Brigade. But I mean, obviously, he doesn't really know what their thoughts are, because I imagine even to this day, those guards at the Royal Palace aren't supposed to, you know, interact with people unless it's a very specific thing or there's a situation that arises, I imagine. I could be wrong though. But it's likely that this guy doesn't actually know for sure if these two individuals feel the way that he is saying that they feel. But at the same time, there could be some people that the guy did actually come across who did thumb their nose up at the Light Brigade, and so, you know, in his drunken state he's seeing them as all the same. So I might actually start from this end.
Up, up, up.
Hello there, Sona. How's your day going today? It's just about to move back the opposite way. Alright, so I can go through that part a bit quicker now because I've sussed a portion of the perimeter out.
I'm watching you. I'm watching all of you. You leave your post for
Sona, you had dinner with your mom and visiting before heading back to the house. How about you? Oh, that's really cool, Sona. That's great. I hope that you had a great time and enjoyed the food as well. As for me, I'm doing good. Trying to stay cool. Still annoyingly hot here. But that's summer for us. What the hell, game? So no, for the next week, it'll still be minus 30 up where you are. That definitely would be great here, but at the same time too, there can be such thing as too cold. As much as I do prefer winter and cold, I also don't want it to be so freezing cold that it's difficult to get warm.
You think you're better than me? Do you, huh? Don't make me come in there!
Alright, so that's the outer perimeter checked. Now for the next layer, so to speak. This chameleon skill that Evie can get, it comes in handy in a playthrough like this because as long as I don't get too close to the enemies while she's cloaked, it's a good way to get dialogue without even being, like, you know, spotted. Obviously, when I'm playing as Jacob, I don't have that luxury. Damn, gonna be too close. Or not. AC, do the thing, kill the corpse, steal the whatchamacallit, blood for the blood puppies. Blood for the blood god. Definitely will be plenty of bloodshed to come in this particular memory. First comes the dialogue reconnaissance, and then the kills. I know there's been like a patrolling group of guards that have actually been saying dialogue, but I myself need to focus on the different layers of the actual location and systematically go through and, with a fine-tooth comb, cover dialogue. If there's any dialogue from these guards that are on rooftops and stuff, I want to get that. Hello, Octavius. Good morning to you too. How's your day going today? Zereth, it's not blood, YouTube. It's strawberry jam. Your your censorship filters have been wrong. I mean, it may look like blood, but it's strawberry jam. Bit of tea and crumpet, eh? Doesn't work.
By the center! March!
Uh-huh, so they do say different stuff. I just wanted to double check that. So now that I know, I want to wait as many times as I need to until they start to loop the same dialogue.
By the left! Quick march!
Okay, so far we've had them go by the right quick march, by the center march, and by the left quick march.
By the center! Quick march!
Okay, so this is where you see that sometimes they say some of the same words, but they add some extra ones in the same sentence. So we heard by the right quick march, and then they said by the center march, then by the left quick march, then they said by the center, but instead of just saying by the center march, like they had done before, they said by the center quick march.
By the right! Quick march!
Alright, so I'm satisfied for them when they get to that point, but I wonder now if there's a different thing that they say when they reach the other end there. But I'll worry about that in a moment. Actually, I've got to get out of the habit of saying I'll worry about that in the moment, because when you think about the word worry, it implies getting sort of like anxious and worried about something, which I'm not actually. It's funny how we can just fall into using certain words to describe things that actually isn't describing it accurately. Concerned is also a word that is like that. Could say instead maybe I'll cover that next, or cover that later. That would be better to say. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. In the Brav. Read all about a mum called son a very naughty boy. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. In the Brav. Read all about it. Mum calls son a very naughty boy. It's so hard to do drawn out words sometimes with the Arnie impression. Thanks for redeeming that though, as an Arnie impression, Zereth. It. Instead of it. It. Zereth by the center. Skip the rope. That'd be a funny mod to add. Mr. Gote, thank you very much, dude, for the 5-stream streak. Thank you. Appreciate that. How's things going? Hey there, Max. How's things going, dude? Mr. Gote, not too bad. Been playing Ocarina of Time and Expedition 33 still. Very nice, dude. That's good. So what are you up to in both of those games? I don't mind, like, because I haven't actually played Expedition 33, but to be honest, it's not my style of game, so I don't really mind knowing if you're up to, like, a late stage or anything like that. And I've played Ocarina of Time, of course. Hey there, Ryu. Hope things are going well. Oh, nice, Max. That's good. Glad to hear that things are going okay. That's awesome. I'm doing well myself, having a good day. Trying to stay cold. But the weather's not cooperating. Got my fans going, though, so that definitely helps. They're going well, Ryu? Excellent, dude. That's really good. Have you played any of those, like, fan-made beat-em-up Mortal Kombat games, Ryu? You're trying to stay cold, you're trying to stay warm. From one extreme to another. Yeah. Ryu, you haven't, but they look fun. They really do. Yeah, it's interesting. It's been a while since I actually did a stream of a beat 'em up game. I can't remember what it might have been specifically. It probably was a Streets of Rage game, I think. Speaking of Streets of Rage 2, I need to actually play Streets of Rage 4. I should do like a playthrough of that and that Ninja Turtles game that the same people did, and then the Shinobi game. Max 28 Celsius there and 2 Celsius here. It's like, what a swap. 2 Celsius would be bliss. Like, holy shit. Ryu, a reason why Liu Kang is alive in your Mortal Kombat Redemption concept. You don't want to risk another Johnny Cage in an Annihilation situation, especially with Robin Shu returning. That is true, yeah. It was one of those things, too, at the start of Mortal Kombat Annihilation, where it's just like, Johnny Cage completely forgets everything that he learnt in the first movie. He throws all that out the window, and what does he do? A reckless move. So there's a bit of like irony in that. They should have done like a twist or something. They should have done a twist where like the Johnny Cage that was there was not actually the real one from the first movie. It was some like Quan Chi thing or something. I don't know. Some illusion to make them his stunt double. Yeah, that'd be good. It was his stunt double instead. The real Johnny Cage is the joke's on you, Shao Kahn. Now it's you who suck. That's pretty much covered this whole side of the location. Now I need to do the same for this other side, and then continue to work my way in towards the center. Yeah, Max, I always loved hearing that. It was also funny in those games where in the middle of him saying that, you'd just beat the shit out of him. You suck. And then sometimes the time would be like, instead of saying, you suck, he'd be like, you, and then get hit. You get hit, you suck. Yeah, Max is like, you are. And then they're like, we are what, Shao Kahn? Finish your sentence. What's wrong? It's like, cat got your tongue. Actually, if they ever did a character in Mortal Kombat that was actually like a feline, it'd be funny if one of the fatalities was to actually have the cat basically grab the tongue of the person and then pull it out. And then if you manage to get like multiple perfects in a row as that character, instead of saying the normal perfect, the game would be like perfect. And do like a cat purring sound. We would also have Paul W.S. Anderson return, but as producer, you feel that Event Horizon was truly his last great movie. Oh, dude, like that movie, on the surface, you might just think that it's like a rip-off of The Shining, but set on a ship in space. But that's the great thing about it is that, yes, but it's not a rip-off. It's not like it's about a family in space who look after a spaceship for a certain amount of time, and then the ship is, got ghosts, and then the father gets possessed and kills. There's. But it is similar in the sense that you have a location that has this entity that is basically latched onto it, and how it affects the people and affects their what they're seeing, makes them have hallucinations, show them their worst fears, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, Max. It's like, come on, is it mid? No, it's not Midway anymore. It's like, come on, Warner Brothers. It's a funny animated ghost emote as well, Max. Since Anderson would produce, you would have Ronnie Yu as director. Oh yeah, yeah. Because see, he would be a good fit too, as well. As much as there's a lot about Freddy versus Jason, which is a bit ridiculous. That's basically the point, really, of that movie, is to be ridiculous. I mean, one of the ideas that they originally had, apparently, I think, was that Jason Voorhees was going to be put on trial or something. But I can't remember how it related to Freddy, but like, glad that didn't eventuate. Just the absurdity of someone capturing Jason Voorhees and putting him in like a courtroom. Zereth, what do you call it when an adventurer stops going on peditions? An expedition. The former. Ronnie Yu was also a seasoned director in Hong Kong. He did The Bride with White Hair and the Jet Li movie Fearless. Never saw The Bride with White Hair. I don't think I saw Fearless either. Max, Friday the 13th, due process. Yeah, it'd be like a Law and Order movie. Dun dun. Okay, Jason Voorhees, where were you on the 13th? Friday the 13th. And he just says nothing. Would you like me to repeat the question? Objection? He can't speak, Your Honor. Well, can he do sign language? No, Your Honor, he can't. But yeah, his experience in martial arts, fantasy, and horror makes him rather ideal. Absolutely, dude. And the thing about like the Hong Kong style of martial arts was that the way that they did things was very, very different. And I think having that be the aesthetic behind the scenes as well, that would have been interesting. Max Jason Voorhees versus the state. Yeah. Brooding intensifies. Ryu, and during a crime scene, you would hear. That's true, yeah. It's interesting what concepts they come up with when they try to do horror movies like that. The series already went really absurd anyway, going into outer space, but instead of jumping the shark, it's jumping the planet. Yeah, it's like, what do we have here? We have a red rum. Red rum. We have a red rum? What's rum got to do with this? This is a murder, isn't it? That's what I said. Red rum. Red rum. Jason X was ridiculous, but nowhere near as ridiculous as Jason Goes to Hell. That's true. It's funny because I actually enjoy Jason X more than Jason Goes to Hell. The idea of like possessing and basically having like body hopping and all that kind of stuff, like just come up with a brand new kind of concept. By the left, by the right, quick march. On your left, on your right, quick march. At least Jason X was still identifiable as a Friday the 13th movie, but in space. That is very true, yeah. It was an interesting setup as well. How he and, I don't know the character's name, but the woman that was trying to kill him and survive, how they both get frozen, and then centuries and centuries later, in the future, they get discovered. And of course, they decide to thaw Jason out. In some ways, it's a bit like The Thing, in that sense. Having some dormant entity that is frozen from centuries ago. Earth, why can't you fit anything off the planet? Because it's outer space. Thank you, Zereth, for leaving the lurk. Ryu Jason becoming a cyborg, which totally does not scream Shoemaker Batman toy line vibes at all. Yeah, it's like, get new Turbo Jason. Now comes with rocket boots.
She looks like trouble. Now, miss, we wouldn't want any trouble, would we?
By the center!
No noise, just walk.
Alright, so this will come in handy to move around without being detected, as long as we make sure that the circle around Evie and this guy doesn't touch any of the other doesn't touch any of the other enemies. There we go.
By the center! March!
Nothing suspicious there. Just hopping along. It's like, how unrealistic of this game, which is supposed to be a 100% representation of how everything works in reality. I give this game 0 out of 10. Ooh, that legit reminds you were thinking the other day about how massive the marketing for Batman Forever was. In many ways, that movie took on a life of its own. Oh yeah, dude. Like, it was off the charts, because, I don't know if it was because I was older by that point, but I don't remember as a kid seeing too much about Batman Returns before that came out. But then again, that was like, what, 1991? And I was only like 6 or 7 years old at that point.
By the right! Quick march!
92 was it? Oh, there we go. Yes, in 1992. So I would have been 8 years old, turning 9 in that year. '91 was Terminator 2, which also had a merchandising presence of his own. Yeah, I definitely remember that, because I remember getting like Terminator figures from the supermarket. Kids action figures for an R-rated movie. Yeah, it's just so funny too. Like, you think about the animated series that they did. Like, they did a RoboCop animated series, a Rambo animated series, a Highlander animated series. Like, that one too, a series about immortals who cut their heads off. Like, I never saw that show. I don't know what they decided to change it to instead for that.
By the left! Quick march! By the left! Quick march! the center! Quick march! By the center! March! By the center! Quick march! By the center! Quick march!
Alright, so now it's time to check for dialogues from the enemies that are actually in that structure there. Even though I know that when you go to that vantage point, it'll then spawn in the distraction opportunities and all that kind of stuff. I still want to just cover this area to check for dialogue before that state as well, just in case there was any dialogue that only happens before you reach the vantage point.
If you want to live, don't make a sound.
By the center! Queer! By the center!
Miss Thorne seems to think the assassins will try to intervene.
I doubt they even know we're here.
Now, I don't know, that dialogue might have played if we came here after looking at the vantage point, but I'd rather find out. I'd rather not find out that way. Well, I mean, I'd rather do it now than find out later that might have missed something.
Their rifles are much better than the standard issue. Might as well help ourselves while we're here.
As Joker says in Batman 1989, "What are you laughing at?" I do believe he says that to one of the gargoyles that he's on top of in the final scene in the movie. Hey Spectrum, it's going well, thanks. We're doing a mission where we have to assassinate a main Templar target. It's in the Tower of London, and I'm just currently scouting for dialogue. Because it's an assassination mission and there's a lot of ground to cover, it's one of those situations where I've got to make sure I don't get fully detected, otherwise it interrupts any potential dialogue. So in this game you can kidnap enemies, and as long as the circle around them stays away from other enemies, then you can go through areas like this and they don't bat an eye. How's things going with you? Joe Pesci would be better as Joker. Or are you meaning the scene in Goodfellas? The Am I Funny scene. Shin, the scene from Goodfellas. I gotcha, yeah. Although in that movie, his character is telling a story, and in response, Ray Liotta's character says that he's a funny guy, and that's when he goes on the thing about being funny. Whereas with Joker, it's just basically him saying it. So I thought I'd go with that one because it's more spontaneous. Joe Pesci ad-libbed the entire scene. Yeah, I've definitely heard that. It's definitely an iconic scene from that movie. Spectrum, pretty well, trying to stay warm. Well, hopefully you can stay warm, Spectrum, and won't get too cold. Okay, so that's covered the dialogue in that part. So now we go to the other side.
Who's she? Looks familiar.
Hang on, what? Oh, that's right, because it's an enemy. I see now. All right. That's good to know, though. Okay, so the good thing is I don't need to redo all that dialogue reconnaissance that I did do, because we've already got it. So we'll go and get to the other side, what I was trying to get to before they detected.
Let's go for a stroll.
What does she think she's doing here? Alarm!
There we go, a leap of fail. Completely done by the game itself.
Better keep an eye on her. Don't move, little lady. You will have to answer for that. By the center.
I don't want to hurt you. Walk.
better keep an eye on her. I wouldn't do that if I were you, miss.
Easy now. Don't struggle.
Okay, so I'm satisfied now that I've covered as much of the dialogue so far as possible. The perimeter of the entire area, there was a drunk guy who was talking to a guard, or two guards. And then I got the group of guards that were marching and their dialogue. And then in one of the locations where there's enemies, I got some dialogue from them as well. So now we go to the vantage point to activate the next part of this mission. But of course the reconnaissance for dialogue will still continue after we reach that point, because that'll change the state of the whole level then, and so I'll have to check for any differences. So essentially I'll have to recheck all the areas I just did over the last hour or so. But that's what this playthrough is all about, taking the time to go through bit by bit to get as much dialogue as possible.
I don't like the looks of her. This is a restricted area.
The shroud is in a chest that matches the key. Find it and bring it to me.
Halt! Escort to the keys. Halt!
Who comes there?
The keys.
Whose keys?
Queen Victoria's keys.
Hers, Queen Victoria's keys, and all's well.
You're not with the Royal Guard. How many of you are there? Tell me.
Let me go. This is treason. Just you wait until I get out. There'll be hell to pay.
Assassinate Lucy Thorne. So we have an allied guard, unique kill opportunity, we have a constable, assistance opportunity, and we have a chief yeoman, the infiltration opportunity. So, the way I've been doing these assassinations for this playthrough is I leave the unique kill to the very last. But what it does mean too is when it comes to like the assistance opportunity, I'll do that only once. I don't have to keep redoing that. So if I do need to restart the memory and then get to that vantage point again, then it'll only be for having to get the dialogue from the unique kill as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is go around the areas again and see if there's now any differences in additional dialogues and stuff, especially from the enemies themselves as well. And because we need to get the key to do the unique kill, I'll worry about that as like a final thing.
Come out here and fight me then! Ooh, big men with your uniforms! What a bunch of bollocks! You think you're better than me? Do you, huh? Don't make me come in there!
Okay, so there's no... I thought maybe the guards might actually talk to this drunk guy, but nope. So now we go on the outside of the perimeter
uniforms? What a bunch of bollocks! I'm watching you! I'm watching all of you! You leave your post for 1 minute, and I'll report you.
Do not
Just you
make me
wait,
come over
lazy
there,
bum.
miss.
If there's Karens who complain about stuff, would the male variant be a Darren?
I'm...
Alright, so those guards will say the same things. This NPC can't make up his mind which way he wants to go.
It's a suspicious-looking woman. Now, miss, we wouldn't want any trouble, would we?
Miss Thorne seems to think the assassins will try to intervene.
I doubt they even know we're here.
Alright, so that dialogue is the same as when I checked before.
Their rifles are much better than the standard issue. Might as well help ourselves while we're here.
And same with that one. Alright, so I've checked all the dialogue for these enemies. I was just wondering, because sometimes you'll have individual patrolling enemies that will get near enough to another enemy to actually have a conversation. So I wanted to check for that stuff as well. Okay, so now I'm going to go into Eagle Vision and then basically interact with that prompt when it appears. Actually, I've got to get a bit further away.
By the center! Quick march!
Alright, so it's not distance, it's that we're in this kidnapping mode, so we can't trigger it, but that's okay. This blighter has outlived their usefulness. Okay, so here we have the Constable of the Tower. Unlocks allies to hire, can aid in combat and instruct his guards to do the same. Strategy, free the Constable.
Is someone out there?
Yes. A friend.
Oh, that's good. Say, friend, could you get me out? Guards ran off with the keys.
Just checking to see if he's got any dialogue. If you hang back.
She's not allowed here! I will end you! Get her!
Try actually hitting her!
You're better!
The classic, the whole base gets on alert even though you took out one enemy isolated, even though it was in combat. It's not like he yelled out to everyone and said, hey, and then everyone was like, hey. Okay. Just need to check that there's no dialogue from the guy who has the key. So I'll reload the checkpoint to reset that.
Best keep an eye on her.
She's gone. I should go back.
Scream
Assassin!
and it'll be your last.
Assassin!
Miss Thorne seems to think the assassins will try to intervene.
I doubt they even know we're here. For God's sake, I wish they'd just knocked the constable out.
You son of a bitch. He didn't have dialogue before, but he did now.
Is someone out there?
Yes. A friend.
Oh, that's good. Say, friend, could you get me out? Guards ran off with the keys.
Quiet and I won't hurt you.
Their rifles are much better than the standard issue. Might as well help ourselves while we're here.
This guy's a mime. No wonder why he was clipping through the whole shelving. Okay, so the guy who has the key doesn't seem to have any dialogue. Constable of the Tower. Oh, hang on. That's a glitch. It shouldn't be coming up with that for this guy. He's the guy who has the key. He's the Templar who has the key. Either it's a glitch or it's just a mistake.
The rock skull is... I'm being
Act
attacked!
naturally.
By the center!
Thank you. It's treason is what it is, and desecration of the chapel. Miss Thorne told me to be grateful they didn't kill me outright. The nerve.
She's after an object of great power. She cannot be allowed to steal it.
Not the crown jewels.
Something much more important.
We must stop her. I still have men loyal to me. I'll rally them. All right, gentlemen, we are facing an enemy we never expected. Traitors in our midst, but this young woman is our ally and she knows their methods. Follow her directions as you would my own.
Yes, sir. If the constable says so, then it's our duty. For Queen Victoria!
Okay, so leave them there for now.
By the left! Quick march! By the center! March!
Huh?
By the center! March!
Report anything suspicious to me immediately. There must be a hidden chamber. Look for a switch, a door, anything. Keep searching. Is there a handle? Is there a handle? There must be something here. No cracks. Nothing.
It's good that we can get Lucy's dialogue from this distance. So I'm transcribing what she's saying until she starts to loop the same stuff, which she did for a moment there, but then said something new.
There must be something here. There must be a hidden chamber. Look for a switch, a door, anything. Keep searching.
I'll also have to fail the infiltration opportunity as well to get the dialogue potentially that happens when that happens. But when we get to that point, we'll do that.
Report anything suspicious to me immediately. When it must be hidden.
So even though we got some of the same dialogue, we eventually got another one.
Is there a handle? There must be something here. Report anything suspicious to me immediately. Inform me the moment you find anything.
Huh?
We're going
What's
to take
happening?
a walk,
Who are
you?
you?
And I.
when it must be hidden. Report anything suspicious to me immediately. There must be a hidden chamber. Look for a switch, a door, anything. Keep searching. When it must be hidden. There must be something here. Inform me the moment you find anything.
Alright, I think we've got all the dialogue from Lucy here. I don't know for sure without actually seeing the game script or the actual audio files themselves. But I'll just wait for a little bit longer before moving on to the next part.
Report anything suspicious to me immediately. There must be something here. When it must be hidden.
Alright, so using this guard that we have, we're going to go through systematically, floor by floor, and check for dialogue from other enemies.
No cracks. Nothing. Come, Miss Fry. Tell us what you know.
What?
I know you're out there. I can see you, Evie Fry. You've arrived too late to find anything, Miss Fry. Come, Miss Fry. Tell us what you know. I know you're out there. I can see you, Evie Fry. Come, Miss Fry. Tell us what you know. I can see you, Evie Fry.
Well, as funny as that is, it's not like something where I have to reload the checkpoint. At least not right now, and for a reason of failing anything. But that dialogue, when I go and do the route of using the unique kill, but then I let Evie get detected, that may be the same dialogue that we'll hear in that context, but I still want to double check like that as well. But now that I know that going in there with this enemy is going to trigger that dialogue from Lucy, what I'm wondering now is if that will cut me out of any dialogue from the other enemies on the other levels. Maybe not, but we'll just test that out and see.
Come, Miss Fry. Tell us what you know. I can see you, Evie Fry. I know you're out there. Come, Miss Fry. Tell us what you know. I can see you, Evie Fry. I know you're out there. You've arrived too late to find anything, Miss Fry.
You're not getting out of here alive.
Oh, what game? For fuck's sake. That is so stupid. He tripped on the fucking stairs, which broke out of that, which is bullshit. Doesn't do it when you go up the stairs. Little idiosyncratic glitches that just fuck you over. Anyway, I was going to have to reload the checkpoint. But I was kind of hoping to actually see, while I was there, if there was any more dialogue. But now it gives me opportunity to actually test without Lucy actually seeing Evie.
All right, gentlemen, we are facing an enemy we never expected. Traitors in our...
When it must be hidden.
Oh, great. Alright. This time I won't interact with the constable yet. Oh, come off it. Fuck off. Whatever. You get these moments when doing this kind of playthrough where things just interrupt the dialogue reconnaissance process.
Step back, please.
Let's do this the easy way.
There must be a hidden chamber. Look for a switch, a door, anything. Keep searching. Is there a handle? It must be hidden. Inform me the moment you find anything. There must be something here. There must be a hidden chamber. Look for a switch, a door, anything. Keep searching.
The girl! She's an intruder!
But it must be hidden. No cracks. Nothing.
Alright, so these enemies might only have dialogue when we do the unique kill.
She's run away! How disappointing!
Because the unique kill is you get the guy, the yeoman, to pretend like he's captured you for the Templars, and then brings Evie close to Lucy.
Is there a handle?
Alright, so let's reload the last checkpoint. Hello, Inmita. Welcome, dude. I'm going good, thank you. We're on the assassination mission for Lucy Thorne's End. How's things, dude?
She might be trouble.
I was just thinking, I wonder what dialogue Lucy says if we just get these guards to fight.
All right, gentlemen, we are facing an enemy we never expected.
I could use a hand.
Traitors in our midst.
How are you?
But this young woman is our ally, and she knows their method.
I'll
hope she's not in any real trouble.
Right, miss. No better. Feeling faint? I'd say she was hiding.
Who is she hiding from, I wonder?
Occupied.
Bit too much to drink,
Inform me
eh,
the
miss?
moment you find anything.
Oh, goodness!
Report anything suspicious to me immediately.
Wonder who she's hiding
Someone's going to get quite the fright. Have some of this!
Find her!
No better.
Drink, eh, miss?
She was hiding.
Go after her!
Ready for fire?
Stop her!
She's tired! Put her down!
Find her!
Alright, didn't plan to do that, so I'm going to skip this. And restart the memory.
What's that over there?
Oh, nice and Mita. Glad to hear it's going well. And that's good that you feel better today. Sorry that your voice is not fully back, but hopefully the rest will be fine, you know, like eventually soon. Thanks for the GGs as well. Effective. Yeah.
Lots of guards. Predictable patrol routes.
So
Thorn may already be inside.
now
Better stick to
that
the
I've
shadows.
tried that approach and gotten the dialogue for it, now it's purely just get the unique kill opportunity, but then fail it just to test the dialogue, and then after that do the unique kill proper to get the actual unique kill to happen. Hey there, Lethargic. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome on in. Hope things are going well. How was Batman Arkham City? For those new to the channel, I do streams of multiple games on different days. At the moment, it's Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Mondays through to Wednesdays, and then at the moment it's Red Dead Redemption 1 from Thursdays through to Sunday. And what I'm doing in this playthrough is trying to cover all the different dialogue in the missions, outside of missions, different contexts, different things. So right now I'm just working on this assassination mission, and I've got one more element of the pre-assassination to deal with. Yeah, and Mita, so getting closer and closer to finishing the assassination mission. Sergeant, good, just vibed. Sprained your ankle at work, so you're grounded. Oh no, Lethargic, that really sucks. I hope that it heals and mends soon. Like, damn.
Intruder! You're dead!
You're dead! There's an intruder! I'll rip you apart!
For God's sake, I wish they'd just knocked...
Is someone out there?
Yes. A friend.
Oh, that's good. Say, friend, could you get me out? Guards ran off with
That's
the
okay,
keys.
Lethargic. No trouble at all. Yeah, spraining ankles is... It's not just the actual pain, it's also just the time it might take, you know, that you have to rest. And if there was other stuff that you really wanted to do, but you have to put on hold.
Their rifles are much better than the standard issue. Might as well help ourselves.
Oh yeah, Lethargic. You've been around for almost 5 years. Wow. Yeah, time... When you're in the middle of it, sometimes you don't really realize how quick time's going. But when you see it as a block, it's like, damn. Since I've already covered the dialogue for these parts, I'm talking over it and just rushing through. But once we get this guy... We'll be able to go through the grounds without being bothered by the actual guards.
Thorne told me to be grateful they didn't kill me outright.
And Mitzi, I thought you would complete Hellblade 2 yesterday, but you only managed to get to the last location where the main antagonist is located. Oh, damn. So close, though, in Mita. Yeah, I was sort of wondering where you might be up to when you started the stream. But, yeah, you'll definitely finish it in the next one. Now I guess it's like, you know, what game do you put on that day? Okay, so now the next step is to do this for the key.
The deuce.
Chief Yeoman Warder. Unlocks all doors, carries the master keys, which can open any door in the castle. Strategy, steal the master key.
Constable Miller told me what happened. No wonder I couldn't find him.
That's too close for comfort.
You have my thanks for your help.
Oh shit, doing that helped. Okay, damn it. I was just wondering, does he have different dialogue if I don't rescue the constable? Lethargic, yeah, try to lurk as much as you can. Sorry for not being around for long periods of time sometimes. Oh, that's all good, Lethargic, that's for sure. Like, definitely no need to be sorry. It's definitely understandable, like... I feel that lurkers can be underappreciated by some streamers, you know, like, they can be seen as not, you know, important or anything like that. which is definitely not true. Amici, you've also been taking your time with it, but you still missed 2 lore stones and 7 faces. Oh, damn. Yeah. I feel like there's also some tricky ones in that game as well. I'm better off restarting the memory.
Lots of
Because
guards.
even helping the constable
Predictable
to that
patrol routes.
stage
Thorn may already be inside.
has
Better stick to the
made it so
shadows.
that yeoman will have that dialogue. This is my split stream day as well, so when I finish this stream, I'll be taking a break and then coming back with the next one. I knew this would take a whole stream because of the nature of the scope of the location, how many enemies there are, what sort of like variations to deal with.
Crowd is in.
Okay, so where's this guy for the key? Alright.
I'm looking for Constable Miller.
He's not been by, sir.
Chin up, soldier!
Yes, sir.
By the right! Quick march! Where the devil is Constable Miller?
I'll let him know you're looking for him, sir.
She looks like trouble.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You didn't see Evie, whatever. What, your eyes pop out of your fucking head and teleport to where Evie was, did it?
Have you seen Constable Miller?
I haven't, sir.
All quiet, sir.
By the center! Quick march!
Huh?
By the left! Quick march!
There's a suspicious-looking woman. What are you doing up there?
None of your business.
Tell Constable Miller to report to me immediately.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking for Constable Miller.
He's not been by, sir.
Alright, now he's starting to say the same dialogue. Cool.
We're going to take a walk, you and I.
Better keep an eye on her. Stop!
Alright, so what I want to do is save the constable now. Just in... What? Oh, fuck. That's dialogue related to the... Bloody hell. Alright. What I'll do is go and rescue the constable now, just in case the constable might say something different, based on the fact that we got the master key. Because the guy, after we saved the constable, had something to say about that.
Deuce. No good will come of that. You mark my words. You, miss! Stop right there! That's an infraction! I don't want to have to speak to you about...
That's an infraction. I'm not good at maths.
For God's sake, I wish they'd just knocked the constable out.
I know.
Is someone out there?
Yes.
A girl! She's a little...
Thank you. It's treason is what it is, and desecration of the chapel. Miss Thorne told me to be grateful they didn't kill me outright. The nerve.
She's after an object of great power. She cannot be allowed to steal it.
Not the crown jewels.
Something much more important.
We must stop her. I still have men loyal to me. I'll rally them.
That's all good in Mita. I really hope that work goes well. Thank you for being here, and thank you for leaving the lurk too. Would definitely like to recommend people check out Amita's channel. He's doing a playthrough of Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. He's getting close to finishing it. He's also done the first game for his first time before that playthrough too. He's a great streamer, so definitely recommend checking out his channel. Yeah, Lizzie is like maths. No thanks.
All right, gentlemen, we are facing an enemy we never expected. Traitors in
It's
our
like
midst,
subtract that
but
from
this
things.
young woman is our ally, and she knows their
Yes, this guy doesn't seem to say
Follow her
anything specific
directions
based
as you
on
would my own.
getting the master key.
Yes, sir. If the constable says so, then it's our duty.
For Queen Victoria!
Alright, so we got that dialogue before. Alright, so now, let me see. The unique kill, or did that get locked out of us? Or did we get locked out of that now, I think? If so, that's all good. Because I need to do that anyway, because that's the final pre-assassination thing I need to do for dialogue. Yeah, looks like it has. Alright, cool. Okay, restart the mission again. I'm cutting it fine because I have to end the stream in like 20 minutes. Got some things that I need to do.
Lots of guards. Predictable patrol routes. Thorne may already be inside. Better stick to the shadows.
What is in it?
Alright, now to focus on the unique kill.
Then you'll have to answer for your crimes.
Ah, bugger. Might need to come at that guy from a different angle because it feels like that was mid what he was saying. That's all good in Mita for the shout out, dude. No worries. Lizzie, you still need to make doctor's appointments and everything, but you have one in February, so that's good news. Absolutely, it's good to have that set up as well. That'd be a relief to have that put in place.
He's not been by, sir.
That's all I know. I swear it.
Then you'll have to answer for your crimes.
Okay, so it wasn't something that was mid-sentence. Allied Guard. Advantage. Unlocks unique kill. Can get close to Lucy Thorne without raising suspicion.
You're one of Green's friends, aren't you? You're one of Green's friends, aren't you? Thank heavens you've come.
That Thorn woman has Templars everywhere, disguised as guards.
I think I could pass as one of them long enough to sneak you inside, except the guards out here already know my face. You need to deal with them first. Meet me by the White Tower when you're ready.
What's she? You're in an awful hurry, ain't ya?
Don't struggle.
By the center! March!
Feel like you shouldn't be getting into trouble. Go do something productive.
By the right! Quick march! Better keep an eye on
What's
her.
going on?
You stay right there. I'll deal with you in a moment.
Are you lost? Not my problem.
I don't want to hurt you.
I hate that. They're affected by smoke. It shouldn't matter if I grab one. That's bullshit.
I'm with you.
What's all this then?
What's she up to?
Here now, that's enough of that.
Please step
You all right,
away.
miss? You
You're
feeling
not
fine?
allowed in here.
There she is. I have her in my sights.
I've still got a gun.
Nothing happening. There's a suspicious-looking woman. Now, miss, we wouldn't want any trouble, would we?
Be easier and quicker if I just fucking reload the checkpoint. I hate that. Once enemies are affected by smoke bomb, when you go to kidnap one of them, it should let you get away with it. Hate contrived discrepancies like that. Great, I still got to interact with a unique kill. Wish the checkpoint was made after we actually spoke to the guy, but nope.
That's all I know. I swear it.
Then you'll have to answer for your crimes. You're one of Green's friends, aren't you?
Lizzie, sadly you're feeling the pressure from everything around you and your mental state is taking a beating. That can definitely be rough when that happens, because it's like no matter where you turn, there's always something.
You're one of Green's friends, aren't... Thank heavens you've come.
That Thorn woman has Templars everywhere, disguised as guard.
Better keep us
occupied.
Fuck off. What the fuck?
I'm after it. I can't miss her now.
Here, miss this. And you.
It's the dungeons for you.
Have this. Have a knife. You like it? Good. Enjoy it. Have a gunshot to the fucking head too. Allied guard. Advantage. Unlocks unique kill. What? No, that, another fucking oversight. It shouldn't say that for a fucking enemy we gotta kill.
What's this then?
It's called a smoke bomb. Sniff it. I dare you.
Act natural.
Best keep an eye on her. You! Over there! Stop what you're doing!
Better keep an eye on her.
I don't like the looks of her.
Stop it right there, miss! You're dead! Hear me? Dead!
Intruder! Raise the alarm! There she is! I could have sworn she was here. You're
Intruder!
gonna find a jail cell.
Get her!
I'll get you. Hello, hello. What's she up to?
Keep an eye on that one.
Better keep an eye on her.
I wonder what that's all about.
Something odd about that woman.
What's all that then?
I've got the shots!
What the deuce?
We have a
What's
problem!
she doing here?
I'll eat your eyes! She might be
She's making an escape. That does it. Where could she have gone?
Alright, I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do in this stream, so I'm going to have to do it later. Going to give some shout outs before I have to go. There's just too much left to do to get it done in 5 minutes. Lizzie, sorry for complaining, by the way. I don't think you're supposed to kill every guard you see. Yeah, you can if you want. If you don't care about the optional objective, you can if you want. Would like to highly recommend people check out AC, who's been doing Conan Exiles, Inmita, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, Lethargic, Batman Arkham City, Mr. Gote is a streamer of games like Banish's Ghost of New Eden, and Shin the Ninja Penguin has been doing Far Cry New Dawn. I'll be back in about, let me see, 7:20, 8:20, 9. So I'll be back in about an hour and 40 minutes. Was he never doing this challenge? Oh, it's not really a challenge, but it is challenging in the sense that trying to get all the dialogue, and there's multiple enemies you've got to try not to be detected, and then different variations and how far away versus how close you are from the enemies, what configuration they're in, what you've done before, what you do after, all this kind of stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, what I had left to do was I had to check for dialogue from those 3 targets that I killed. Had to also check for dialogue once we killed those targets. Then had to check for dialogue after pretending to get captured by the guy who's helping us. And then after that, had to get any dialogue from failing to use the unique opportunity. Then had to redo the unique opportunity to see if there's any dialogue from... Well, to get the dialogue from doing that, and then boom, done. But yeah, there's no way I can do that in the amount of time I have left for this stream. So I just want to thank everyone so much for watching. I will be back in about an hour and 40 minutes with another stream of this, and it's going to be disjointed for the VOD. The next part will be like, you know, starting that memory again, but skipping stuff. I would have liked to get all that done in this stream, but due to the nature of what I have to do, and due to the nature of that location for that assassination and how many different moving parts there was, it was going to take a few hours to cover it anyway. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back then.